Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We'll shortly be commencing the judging of the Senepols for 2025, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be exhibiting the judging of the Senepols for 2025, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be exhibiting the judging of the junior Senepols for 2025, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be exhibiting the judging of the junior Senepols for 2025, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be exhibiting the judging. Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise. Ladies and gentlemen, so we'll be exhibiting the any of you that have withdrawals, please advise. Ladies and gentlemen, so we'll be exhibiting the any of you that have withdrawals, please advise. Ladies and gentlemen, so we'll be exhibiting the any of you that have withdrawals, please advise. Ladies and gentlemen, so we'll be exhibiting the any of you that have withdrawals, please advise. Ladies and gentlemen, so we'll be exhibiting the any of you that have withdrawals, please advise. Ladies and gentlemen, so we'll be exhibiting the any of you that have withdrawals, please advise. Ladies and gentlemen, so we'll be exhibiting the any of you that have withdrawals, please advise. Ladies and gentlemen,
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus
any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please advise.
70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus.
Any of you that have withdrawals, please
70
advise.
industry relevant Livingston and Angus at the cool budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus for every budget CEO's potential 70 industry relevant Livingston and Angus fulfilled by Messiah, taking Senepol, quality medicine, 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 fulfilled by Messiah, taking Senepol, quality medicine,
Judge today, we know how the judge today, we know seek stock operation judge today, we know seek stock operation judge today, we know seek stock operation judge today, we know seek stock
Agenda new invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton, Green Acres Brothers, at the Coolabah CEO invitation on sale at 70 Industry Road, Hamilton,
Heifers, catalogue number 800 and 801, So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, number 800 and 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, number 890, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. So we're going to move straight on now to the Judge Heifer Junior Bull, 1690, 1 inch width. Ladies and gentlemen, the result of Class 290, which is a Senepol bull, 16 months and under 20, and the winner is catalogue number 802, SPKV 40084 Pinnacle Pocket, exhibited by Peter Spies. Now, this bull will also receive, or become the junior champion bull, and I'll now ask our judge, Mr. Ben Crowley, to comment on the bull.
Yeah, once again, I'd just like to thank the ECA for the invitation to come and judge here, and I'd like to also thank the Senepol Association for inviting me along to judge their cattle also. Certainly a breed I really admire, in particular in Australia with our climate and the variability with it. We've got an animal here that's just so adaptable to all sort of conditions, and still offering a really high-end sort of carcass attributes that we're chasing. This bull in particular just covers a lot of ground with ease, and I really admire that with this bull. He's very free moving. He's really in that steep part of his growth curve, and he's certainly got a lot of growing to do, but I really love the yield potential and length in this bull, and a real worthy winner, so congratulations.
Thanks, Ben. What class next? It'll be the senior cow. Because this guy is the senior champion bull as well as the as well as his class.
Oh, right, okay.
There's only one bull.
So I'm going 291.
What's that?
291, class 291.
Yeah. No, hang on.
The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL agent.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we move now to the judging of the senior Senepol cow or heifer for 2025. And with no entries in class 291, we move now to class 292, which is the Senepol cow 30 months and under 60 months. And we have catalogue numbers 803 and 804 parading. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Class 292, which is the Senepol cow 30 months and under 60, is catalogue number 804, and that's SPKT 30323 Pinnacle Pocket 323, exhibited by Peter Spies. And second is catalogue number 803, SPKT 3375 Pinnacle Pocket 75, exhibited by Peter Spies. Now, as a result of the limited number of entries here, catalogue number 804 also becomes the Senior Champion Cow Heifer, Senepol Cow Heifer for 2025, and will also be the Grand Champion Cow Heifer for 2025. And the cow receives the Elders' Shield of Excellence, and that's presented to every beef breed here every year by Elders, and is most appreciated by the RNA. And that will be presented here by Mark Scholes today from Elders Studstock Rockhampton. And we also have the presentation of some other products during the afternoon. Thank you. Now I'll now ask our judge, Ben Crowley, to comment on these two cows.
Thank you. I think probably one of the tougher decisions I've had to make today. Two very different females, and for me, I think it's just a judge's opinion on the day. And at the end of the day, I sort of thought which is the sort of female I'd like at home, and I've gone with this female without the calf here. I've just been informed that she's recently weaned a calf, but both these females still got really good maternal attributes. They've got really good udder, very functional udders. The female I've got up on top, I just love the front end in this female. She's got that extra neck vein and beautiful width through that chest floor, but still very refined through that front end. And I just love it. She's got a really good sweet head, really good setting with eye setting, and just a really nice type, that extra sort of skin. And I suppose it's that little bit of extra strength in her spine, and extra width and performance that's what's got her up. I won't take too much away from this other female. I think commercially she's just absolutely paramount in our breed, as far as just being able to do the job she's doing on that calf, and still, you know, wean or turn off a calf with significant weight. Considering that cow's weight, I just think that's incredible that she's got those production traits to do so. But I really like the hip in this in the smaller set female. Just really big square hip, and calving ease wise, I think she certainly offers really good attributes there. And two tremendous females in their own right. And I think under a different judge, they could have had them a different way. But congratulations, both very good exhibits. Yeah, I'll jump.
Thanks very much, Ben.
Thanks, Mark. I'll be back. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we move now to the judging of the Senior Senepol Bull for 2025. You'll note again there is no entry in Class 293, and so we move to Class 294, which is the Senepol Bull 30 months and under 42 months. And we'll have catalogue numbers 805 and 806 to parade. Thank you.
The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL agent.
Ladies and gentlemen, catalogue number 805 weighs 842 kgs with P8 and rib measurements of 9 and 6 millimetres and an eye muscle area of 135 square centimetres. And catalogue number 806 weighs 1,018 kilograms with P8 and rib measurements of 10 and 6 millimetres and an eye muscle area of 144 square centimetres. Ladies and gentlemen, the result of Class 294, which is a Senepol bull 30 months and under 42. First is catalogue number 806, SPKT 20141 Pinnacle Pocket, exhibited by Peter Spies. And second is catalogue number 805, SPKT 362 Pinnacle Pocket 62, exhibited by Peter Spies. Now, because of the entries here today, the senior champion bull will be catalogue number 806, as I mentioned earlier, and the reserve champion will be catalogue number 805, and we'll move on after the presentation with the judging of the grand champion Senepol bull for 2025. I'll now ask our judge, Ben Crowley, to comment on these bulls.
Please put your hands together for two really good bulls. Look, I really like both these bulls. Tremendous carcass quality in these bulls. The natural thickness in both these bulls is incredible. I think there's about 4 months of age separating these two bulls. For me, I've gone for the more powerful sort of bull here. I really love the head and eye, and I think when you've got an eye setting and a head like that, I think it sort of translates through the body, and it's certainly the case with this bull. When you look at his muzzle, he's so broad, and you get in and he's got such a big neck vein and so much width across that chest floor, and just that extra capacity. And you've really got to look for those sort of attributes when we're turning off cattle. Cattle have got to have dimension for that extra weight and that extra length, and this bull possesses, you know, those beautiful qualities. I love him through the front end. He's just got so much sire appeal, and just that natural carcass and softness is what's got him there. I won't take too much away from this bull. I just think he just got a bit outshone for power and capacity, but this bull's got tremendous thickness, and I probably like this bull on the move a little bit better. I just thought he handled his hind legs a little bit better, but just probably that overall performance and pair of the bull in front's what's got him into second. But yeah, two really, really good bulls, and a credit to the breeder, so well done.
Thanks very much, Ben. And those bulls were sashed here this afternoon by Mark Scholes from Elder Studstock, Rockhampton. And he'll be following that up with a presentation with the Grand Champion Bull of Elder's Shield of Excellence, which is provided to every breed on ground every year by Elders, and the RNA are most appreciative of that ongoing support. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move shortly to the final class for Senepol Bulls for 2025, and that's the judging of the Grand Champion Senepol Bull. And we'll have catalogue numbers 802 and 806 to parade. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now have catalogue numbers 802 and 806 parading for the judging of the Grand Champion Senepol Bull for 2025. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Champion Senepol Bull for 2025 is catalogue number 806, which is SPKT 20141 Pinnacle Pocket, exhibited by Peter Spires. Now, I'll ask our judge, Mr. Ben Crowley, to comment on this bull, which will receive the Elders Shield of Excellence, being presented here today by Mark Scholes from Elders Studstock Rockhampton. And there is also some international product which will also be provided here by valued sponsors. I'll now ask Ben Crowley to comment on the bull.
Thank you. Yeah, really worthy winner we've got up top here. I really like this bull. He's just got so much sire outlook, really broad across that head, and it's just a real good indicator of what's to follow with this bull. Incredible neck vein in this bull, incredible width through that chest floor, and probably something I didn't touch on is probably those fertility traits. He's really tidy underneath in that sheath, and really good testicle development, and he sort of just had too much performance for the young calf here. The young bull's certainly a bull got a lot to offer and still got a lot to do ahead of him, and I think he's the sort of bull that if you're chasing a bit of scale and length, I think he possesses the ability to do that, and he's just very functional and very mobile and athletic in the way he moves, that bull. But it was very hard to go past the senior bull here today, so congratulations.
Thank you, Ben. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the final group for the day for the Senepols, and that's Class 295, the Breeders' Group. And that comprises 3 animals owned by the exhibitor with both sexes represented and all the progeny of one sire or dam. And all animals must be entered in the general classes. So we'll have catalogue number 807 to parade. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the result of Class 295, which is the Senepol Breeders Group, we have 3 animals owned by the exhibitor with both sexes represented and all the progeny of one sire or dam. And the winner of that is catalogue number 807, exhibited by Peter Spies. And I'll ask our judge, Ben Crowley, to comment on this group.
Thank you. Please put your hands together for a really good group. This is exactly how a group should be, I think. When you're looking, I might have said this earlier, but it's certainly the breeder's philosophy or direction, I suppose, and what they're chasing sort of coming to the forefront. This is exactly how bulls should be. They're big, muscular bulls that exhibit all that muscularity and still that tremendous sort of carcass attributes and softness, and just 2 incredible bulls. And the female down the back, I think she was my champion as well, but she's just beautifully made also, just really good. And all these animals in particular, just really good head and eye setting and neck extension. I think that certainly translates through the body of all these animals, and that female in particular, she's lovely through that front end, and she's still maternal enough as well. And I think we really need to have, we can still have plenty of performance with our females as long as we don't jeopardise those maternal traits, and she certainly doesn't do that. But a really incredible group, and congratulations to the breeder, really good. Thank you.
Thanks, Ben. And ladies and gentlemen, that now concludes the Senepol judging for 2025. And on behalf of the RNA, I'd like to very much thank the exhibitors for their assistance and cooperation in getting their exhibits into the ring. I'd like to also very much like to thank the stewards, because they do a wonderful job assisting with marshalling the cattle. To our judge, Mr. Ben Crowley, I appreciate very much his informative comments in relation to all the classes that we've seen this afternoon. And on behalf of the RNA, I thank you all very much for your attendance this afternoon. Thank you all, and goodbye.